I've made all the mistakes on YouTube and I'm here to help you avoid each and every one of them. So what I'm going to do today is I'm going to review 3 cheat codes that I wish I knew before I started YouTube. Let's go ahead and dive in. The first cheat code is consistency. Consistency is all about showing up and publishing your videos on a regular basis. It doesn't need to be every day. It doesn't need to be every week. Although every week is what's recommended. The algorithm likes every week. But it's all about doing what's manageable for you and your business. But once you've established a schedule, it's important to stick to it for 2 reasons. One, the algorithm likes consistency. So when you show up and you're publishing your videos on a regular basis, the algorithm can rely on you for having that content there for them to push out to the ideal audience that you've defined and talked about in your videos. The other reason is those who have subscribed to your channel and said, hey, I like the type of content that you're creating. I'm going to subscribe so that I get notified. I can watch your videos on a regular basis. If you're not publishing those videos on a consistent basis, then essentially you're not showing up for your audience and therefore you might be letting them down and getting them to unsubscribe from your channel eventually. When you first start, don't focus on perfection. That is the biggest thing that's going to hold you back from creating that consistency that you need on YouTube. When you're first getting started, or if you're re-energizing your YouTube channel, which is what I'm doing right now with some of my clients, is to focus on creating videos and the quantity of those videos. Now, does that mean to publish crap videos? No, I'm not saying that at all. But what I'm saying is don't look at how you can create the perfect video and have that be the thing that holds you back from getting started again, creating that consistency and showing up for the people who really want to hear what you have to say. Another cheat code is having compelling and attractive thumbnails. Sometimes these can be really hard to identify what's going to be ideal, what's going to stand out in the feed. How can I go about making these compelling thumbnails when I don't know what else is going to show up in the feed? Focus on what you can control and use resources that are available to you like Canva. If you have other programs that you can design or you can build a thumbnail in, then by all means, go ahead and use what's available to you. Canva has a lot of really good templates already available in the free version. So if you're not sure where to begin, then I recommend going to Canva, creating an account, and then just typing in YouTube thumbnails, and it's going to give you search results that have different templates that you can see what might be a good starting place for you. But ultimately, what you're wanting to do is create something that's going to stop the scroll when your ideal customers are searching for your information on YouTube. There's a rule of thumb when it comes to your thumbnails to have 3 components. The first one is a face. It could be your face or it could be someone else's, preferably somebody that's in the video or someone that you're talking about in the video. The second thing that you want to have on your thumbnail is an object of some sort. If you're talking about analytics, then you may want to have something that's looking like a dashboard or numbers or a graph or something like that. The third thing that you'll want to have is text on your thumbnail. And you might see some thumbnails where they don't have any text at all. It's all about the visual component and the story or the message that you're trying to get across in your thumbnail. If you can get that message across effectively without text, then by all means, don't include any text. But if you need to include some text, then look at how you can help your ideal clients who are looking for the information bridge the gap between where they're at today and where they need to go. It's all about creating that intrigue because the visual or your thumbnail is going to be the first thing that someone looks at to consider whether or not they're going to click on the title and watch your video. Keep in mind that thumbnails are really important. In fact, creators like Mr. Beast pay tens and hundreds of thousands of dollars to have someone create and design effective thumbnails in order to draw people in and get them to click and watch the video. So yeah, they're kind of a big deal. The third cheat code is all about optimizing your videos for search results in YouTube as well as Google. So when you're looking at your video, and it goes back to planning, I talk about how important planning is all the time, because with the proper planning, then you can incorporate the keywords, the SEO components that you need from the very beginning. In fact, SEO goes all the way back to the file name of your video, which happens before you even upload it to YouTube. In fact, I'll have a video here that you can watch where I talk about all the different components that capture the SEO and keywords that you need in order to maximize the opportunities for you to show up in search. When you're looking at keywords in SEO, you'll want to make sure that you're paying attention to the title, your description, even your thumbnail. But really, one thing that's not talked about enough is what you're saying in your video. If your title's all about SEO and keywords, but you're not mentioning that at all in your video, then you're really missing out on a huge opportunity to leverage that video and what you're creating to get into the hands or onto the screens of the people who are searching for it. So it comes down to really planning out all the different components that you need and want in your video so that when you're pressing record, you're maximizing the number of opportunities to reach the people who are already searching for you. Which cheat code was most helpful to you? Let me know in the comments. I would love to hear from you. Now you might be thinking, okay, what next? I know these cheat codes. I want to start creating videos, or you want to start creating videos again for your YouTube channel. So you want to watch this video next, where I walk you through the entire planning process, including those components that you need to be aware of when you're looking at how to optimize your video